music. We're just vibing. We're live.
Vibing on a Saturday night.
Vibes on a Saturday night, Ben.
I can't tell you what vibes I'm going to have as this episode progresses, but they are going to be vibes nonetheless.
Good vibes.
As you can see, I'm not wearing my Chicago Cubs hat tonight because I am in protest. I'm in protest of the MLB now stands for Major Loser Business People.
It does.
They're all losers.
All of them.
The owners are losers.
Yep.
They're grumpy old people that are just sitting there fighting about money, ruining the sport that we all love, and they just hate us. They hate us.
They do.
This is like a little kid wanting like their allowance, and the mean parent being like, no.
It's a sad day.
This is a sad day.
It's a somber. This has been announced a couple days, and we kind of held out hope because maybe.
That's why we put off this episode for so long.
That is exactly why. There's no other reason. No other reason.
I just needed. I also needed a few days to collect my thoughts so that I could keep this episode at least kind of family friendly, because I had a lot of choice words last Saturday night when I went to bed, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go to 3 a.m." I'm like, "Oh okay, I'm gonna go to sleep." They'll probably have like a deal done in the morning. Everything sounded great, and then of course I woke up the next morning and it sounded like everybody made a complete 180. I go, "This is all Bob Nightingale's fault. It's all Bob's fault."
Bob.
Like it seemed too good to be true, because if you were following MLB Twitter at the time, Bob Nightingale had the scoop on everything. Like he was the only one reporting all these things. And I'm like, you know what? I'm buying too much into this. Like I should have known that I was going to get hurt.
Somber day. Baseball is still canceled. There's no deal done as of March 5th, 8:17 Eastern time. There is no deal.
Which is right now.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this and it's not March 5th at 8:17 Eastern time, you're listening to us from the future. So congratulations, you're now a time traveler.
Yeah, congrats.
Pat yourself on the back for that one.
Yeah, what's happened? Is baseball alive?
Is baseball back yet?
Okay, here's the thing. So I think, this is 100% a conspiracy, but it's a well thought out conspiracy. I believe that baseball doesn't make a lot of money in April for owners.
That's fair.
Like most people are working during the week. The games are on in the afternoon. Who's going to be able to watch a game in the afternoon if you work a 9 to 5?
It's cold.
It's colder, yeah.
In some places in the country.
So
it's like 40 degrees at Wrigley Field some nights.
It's like they're going to lose money, but the owners aren't like as concerned about it. It's like, how long can the players hold out and get a good deal for themselves?
Well, eventually, if we start going into summer with this thing, it's going to become a double-edged sword, because the owners aren't going to make money, and the players are also not being paid for the games that have already been canceled.
Yep. Which,
right off the bat, right there, the owners didn't have to cancel games; they chose to do that.
Yep.
They chose to do that. They could have said, "We can just postpone them. We can make them up," but they didn't want to do that. Yep. They hate baseball. What you have. And I saw a great post. I think it was Jeff Passan, or it was either him or Ken Rosenthal. They tweeted, like, if you replaced every Major League Baseball player, the sport would suffer. But if you replaced all 30 owners, it would probably improve.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Which, and then the whole report comes out about the whole luxury tax thing yesterday, about 4 teams blocking it. Which is a little surprising. The 4 teams that I will personally root against, no matter who they play. I will root for the Houston Astros before all 4 of these teams this season. They're canceled. I'm sorry if you're a fan of them, but you need to reevaluate your life choices if you are. First and foremost, the Arizona Diamondbacks, just for fun team. I will not be wearing that hat this year. I am on strike with them.
Okay.
Cincinnati Reds, sorry, at Cole. Your owner is not a nice guy, complete sicko. You need to find a new team to root for in 2022.
And there's a drive deep to left field. That's going to be a home run.
Castellanos. Oh, wait. He's not coming back. Boom. Roasted.
Boom. Roasted.
The Detroit Tigers, which you haven't been relevant since 2011. Boom. Roasted.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, except give me Javier Baez back, please. You don't deserve him for being cheap butts.
There's that.
Give me back my Baez. That's gonna be a hashtag that I will actually. I'm gonna live tweet that right now. Give me back my Baez.
Give me back my Baez.
I'm tweeting it right now before I roast the last team.
Benji back Baez.
It's tweet is sent. The last team, kind of surprising, the Los Angeles Angels, which is a little bit hypocritical, considering this guy's made millions of dollars since he bought the team in 2003. He's probably a billionaire by now. But when you have the highest paid player in baseball, you sign Mike Trout to 12 years, $425 million?
Lots.
You don't get to cry poor when you have a guy making $425 million. That's ridiculous. Their payroll, almost half of it goes to two guys, Trout and Rendon. Like, why wouldn't you want the luxury tax to go up so you could afford to pay more guys? You have the money.
I don't know, man. It's
I don't
tricky.
understand. I don't understand. And what's ridiculous about all this is, I really feel for all the businesses and the people that work at the stadiums that are going to be affected by this. Like, I know, like, a lot of baseball areas, take Wrigleyville, for example. A lot of those bars, a lot of those, like, stores around Wrigley Field, that's when they make their money, was baseball season, because fans are coming in and out of bars. That's when they're making probably a good 90% of their revenue for the year. And the longer that this goes, the more they're going to suffer, and that sucks. Like, you think you're sticking it to the players, but you're not. You're sticking it to the communities. You're sticking it to the fans. I mean, granted, the owners don't care about that.
No.
But I feel for these people. I really do.
When do you think a deal does get done, like, realistically?
I don't think we get a deal done till... I think we'll get a deal at the end of the month for baseball to start mid-May.
Man.
Because what we're going to see happen is you're going to have some kind of spring training element. You have all these guys that are not on teams that are big name guys. Like, you take a look at the free agent list that's still out there, and it's deep. It's deep. Yeah. We're going to see, it's going to be a frenzy. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 10 big names on rosters within the first 24 hours.
Oh, the day that the lockout is done. Yep. I'm pretty sure these deals are like, hush hush, but they're kind of like.
Oh, if that's every sport. I'm sure they've been under the table, and teams are probably talking to agents, and agents aren't talking to players.
Right.
Like, come on, I'm sure there's some backdoor deals being done.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling, man. Like, I don't know how you have, once the MLB year was over, they had all the time in the world to get this done.
And they decided to wait until February?
A week before the deadline.
What were you doing besides playing golf? We can't interrupt the golf games. I know we can't do that.
Yeah, negotiate while you're playing golf.
Yeah, that's how business is done in our country.
Work on your short game and then come up with a short-term contract.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's a win-win. It makes sense. It really does. But I do want to congratulate Rob Manfred. He is growing the game of baseball.
Yeah.
He's growing the game of baseball while killing his own league. So I don't know how, but congratulations, my guy. You figured it out. America, where more of us are watching college baseball, more of us are paying more attention to minor league baseball. I'm very excited. I am hashtag supporting local. I am now my Twitter name. I'm a Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. I can't say that name. I can't say that name. I think that's part of the reason.
Jumbo Shrimp. Oh, that is a little.
Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. I'm a fan. AAA affiliate for the Miami Marlins. I don't care about the Marlins, but I mean, I'm wearing their cool spring training hat.
Minor league hats are so cool.
Minor league hats are very cool. They are top tier. They are elite in caps. They're all elite. It's also just a really fun name. Yeah. So I don't know anything about
your baseball fix in somehow, buddy.
You really do. I got to figure out how to watch those games.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how.
Baseball is alive and well, just not Major League Baseball.
Right.
That's good. We still have minor league ball. I'm definitely going to go to a Saints game once they start playing because the Saints are really fun to watch. And I haven't been to one since the Twins bought them out. So,
That's fair.
yeah, I gotta go. And the stadium looks super nice.
That's
So,
fair.
yeah, it's on my to-do list.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I respect that.
but I mean, yeah, it's the whole thing is frustrating. You know, I fear that we might miss the whole season. just based on
I'm not
how
prepared for
much
that.
time that they had,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just never got done. You have all the time in the world. Like, you had all the time.
That's fair. They did.
I don't
They
know if
didn't want to do
I'm being a pessimist. I don't think it won't get done. I just worry about it. Because I can totally see it not happening. Will it? Probably not. But I would not shock me at this
Mhm.
point if tomorrow a time traveler said, "Oh yeah, there's no baseball in 2022."
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I would
'cause
accept that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna go use my burner TikTok account and make one of those time traveler videos, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna post it. I'm gonna send it to you.
yeah, that has a view of the sunrise. Like, I'm a time traveler in 2022.
There will be no Major League
No
Baseball.
baseball. Patrick Mahomes will be traded to
Matt
the Miami
Nagy-
Dolphins.
Matt Nagy will become Patrick Mahomes' quarterback coach.
Oh my god.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Too soon. That man should not have a job in football, but that's okay.
Andy Reid's gonna retire and Matt Nagy's gonna take over the Kansas City Chiefs.
That would be a beautiful thing.
Oh, buddy.
I would enjoy that. I would
I
enjoy
know
that
you
thoroughly.
would.
I would enjoy another team to suffer as I once have.
Man, I would pray that the Bears play the Chiefs that year. Just
And then
so
we get beat by 60.
I
watch.
know it because that would happen.
It would
Against the
happen.
Chiefs, I bet. It's like, and I could coach Patrick Mahomes, be like, "Hey, throw it to Hill, who's faster than every single person on the field. It'll most likely work. I'm a genius."
Oh, we have a. We got some breaking news. The Mike Krzyzewski era, the Coach K era at Duke. This has nothing to do with baseball. College basketball. It is March Madness season. I've spent the last few days preparing myself for all of my March Madness bets. I'm ready. I am going to win March Madness. I don't want to put that out.
Ben's gonna win March Madness.
I'm getting ahead of it. None of the teams are going to win. I'm going to win. But I'm getting away from myself. Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K, whatever you want to call him, he has lost his regular season finale as Duke's men's basketball head coach. After 42 years, the Duke Blue Devils just lost at home to the North Carolina Tar Heels, 94-81, blown out on their own home court. Yes, I'm going to count a 13-point game as a blowout when you're 11-point favorites. All I have to say is that's a shame.
That's too bad. That's so too bad.
Duke is one of those teams. It's like, is anyone really a Duke fan besides the people that go there? I mean, I know it's a big college basketball brand, but like, I feel like if I walk into a bar and it's like a Duke bar, I'm gonna walk out. That's the vibes I get.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know if that's just because I'm kind of a Kentucky guy and there's always that Kentucky Duke but back and forth right there. So maybe I'm just a little biased, but
A little biased.
The only thing that would make this even better is if, Duke gets like a 2 seed or something and then they lose to the 15 spot. Just first weekend, right to jail. Done.
Jail.
Career over. Jail.
Mm-hmm.
That just seems poetic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know we were talking about baseball, but I've been tracking this game all day, and it was like that made me happy. I needed that.
And I literally know nothing about college basketball. Like, I'm just adding nothing to the conversation, but it sounds very exciting.
I haven't watched
a
the game since January.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are into March Madness.
Mm-hmm.
I am not, unfortunately. I love making brackets.
Brackets are fun.
Brackets and tier lists are some of my favorite things to think about and do.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But I don't really know what else we can touch on for Major League Baseball other than it just not happening.
It's just not happening right
And
now.
it's like,
this sucks. Rob Manfred sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
The only good thing I think come out of this is that he may resign.
Like I said this a few weeks ago. How does he think this ends?
Right.
when the owners don't make money, how does he think this ends?
Yeah, this is. I would say it's like 60% the commissioner's fault, like 30% the owner's fault, and 10% the players.
With all these like tweets and stuff, like that's all you're seeing is the players are the one making all the concessions. Like the league is not budging on almost anything.
I mean, yeah. And
did you see the thing that John Heyman tweeted today? Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna read this tweet. This was actually posted maybe a little over an hour ago.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Hold on, I'm waiting for it to load. Yeah. I will read the tweet. Here's what it says word for word.
Okay.
Players Union agreed to 12-team postseason, but would consider at least one 14-team option. That would be 5-game first series. Seed number 1 gets bye. Seeds 2 and 3 start with ghost wins versus seeds 6 and 7. So they would start in the series up 1-0. MLB prefers 14 teams, but has said no to 5-game first series and ghost wins. May revisit tomorrow.
Ghost wins?
Yeah. So basically, we would let's say you guys are. Let's see the Minnesota Twins get the 3 seed, and then they're gonna play the 6 seed. New York Yankees. Just crap on the Yankees for a second.
Sure.
Like you would basically start up in the series 1-0.
That's crap.
That's stupid. What's the point then?
I mean, I understand.
Just play a 3-game series. If you're only going to play 2 games, why have it 5-game? Just play a 3-game series.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk this out. Because I hate it first, but I'm thinking about it. It's kind of like almost a bye, but not. But it's giving the other team a significant disadvantage. But at the same time,
right?
The team in the 2 and 3 seed also won a certain amount of games to give them that advantage.
Right. But that should be, you've won that amount of games, you get to start at home. That's what's nice about the 7-game series. You get the first 2 games, then the away team gets 3 games, right. But then you get the last 2 games at home.
Yeah, home field advantage should be enough.
Too bad it wasn't for Cleveland in 2016. Boom, roasted.
Oof.
Boom, roasted. I'll never not be sorry about that.
Stupid Cleveland.
I mean, the dates March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are my favorite, but April 3rd is also my favorite. Yeah. April 3rd is when I wish all my Cleveland friends love and peace because it's 4-3. Sorry, Scott.
I do think the playoffs need to be changed. I do like more playoff baseball. I think there's too many. I don't want to say too many games. You don't want to mess with that too much.
I hate the one game wild card.
For sure. I don't like that. And you can blame the Twins for that because they had the most exciting, the game 163. After they had one of the most exciting.
The year the Cubs went to the wild card round, I didn't buy any playoff merchandise. It's one game.
Yeah,
that was it, and we lost. It sucks. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to spend money on that one game.
Yeah, totally.
Stupid.
It needs to be at least maybe a 2.5 game series. I don't know.
Don't forget the ghost wins.
Ghost. Oh my god, give me a break.
Ooh, I mean, stop it, Patrick. You're scaring him.
Do you know how the NBA playoffs work?
No.
Okay, so they have the 1 through 6 seed is in at the end of the season, and then the 7th through 10 are in what they call a play-in thing. So how it works is the 7th seed is at home and they play against the 8th seed. Whoever wins that moves on to the playoffs.
Okay.
For sure. And then the whoever loses the 7th versus 8th plays the winner of the 9th versus 10th. And then whoever wins that is the 8th seed in the playoffs.
Be okay with that.
So the 7th seed has an advantage because they'll have home court and they only have to win 1 game to make it into the playoffs. That's where the Wolves are at in the situation right now. They're the 7th seed, so that's how I kind of know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're kind of taking something like that and making it a ghost win is kind of like that, but I just don't know. Like,
Ghosts are scary. Okay.
yeah, like I could see something like that, like a play-in series, but that would be a little too long. I just don't know. I don't know how you
what
fix
they're
it
gonna do. I don't know how you even got. I don't even know how they got to this point. I think at this point they're just out here to waste all of our time.
Manfred was hired as commissioner,
But I'm so glad he's working on his golf game at these talks. Like, that makes me happy.
and his he's very charming and smiley up at the podium. He's like,
you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of the shut up.
Yep, exactly.
I think I actually tweeted that one day.
Yeah, you did. I think I liked it. I don't know.
Safest bets are me and tweeting Adam Sandler gifs. My top. Would you like to take a guess at what my top used gif is? Fun facts with Ben.
Oh man,
It's pretty easy. Like,
I mean, I'm like drawing a blank on every single gif now. Of course. Is it jail?
Right through jail.
Is it that?
That's my top used gif. The second top used gif is the Kevin Malone going, "This sucks."
Oh yeah,
that's my second.
Classic.
Those are my top two gifs.
Nice. Yeah. So Matt's not here.
No.
I mean, this isn't Burgers with Boys.
No, Matthew had to work, but we are thinking of him right now.
Works now, and it sucks.
Yes, I wish Matthew nothing but love and peace.
We had a schedule, right? We had a decent schedule. We're like, all right, we're gonna come out with things every week. We're gonna be this, and you guys had like the same days off, and I was able to do it in the mornings, whatever. But now he's promoted, and now he's got to work like so many more hours. And
why did you have to try hard, Matt? Oh my gosh!
I know.
No, proud of you, buddy. You're doing great.
It is what it is. Yeah. But
I'm very proud of Matthew.
Yeah, I'm solemn.
Easy there. Easy there.
Yeah. Because
no, good guy, baseball guy.
The next podcast, we need to discuss the Batman, because I just saw it for the second time, and I guess just without spoiling it, because I know you haven't seen it, Benji. It's good. It's really good. Long movie, but it's worth. It did not feel long to me.
Oh.
It felt like it's like a 2 hour and 15-minute movie, but it's like a 3 hour movie.
I need to see it then.
Yeah, you do. When are you going to go see it? Do you have any plans?
I will consult my secretary. I have an intern now. It's actually my cat. My cat is
your cat's the intern. Yeah.
My cat is the keeper of my schedule. He's my intern.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I gotta hire an intern.
You do. Yeah. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest because I'm out in a public forum. If you haven't seen the Batman,
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm vengeance. That's the line in the film.
That's the name of the trailer.
That's the thing in the trailer.
That's something in the trailer.
Yeah, I'm biased. Riddler's one of my favorite villains. Actually, I think he is my favorite villain in any.
Checks out.
Yeah, so I was like really, really happy that they did him well. Did him well? I don't know. But yeah.
Well, that's fair.
It's a good bit. It's a good time. You should go see it.
Very good.
That's like my only tangent in this MLB-filled podcast.
I will. I'm adding it to my list. Cat Hansel, write that down, please. He's doing it right now.
Okay, good.
He's doing it right now. I'm watching him.
Catman.
Catman. Is this a villain origin story?
Maybe if you don't treat him well.
Just wakes up in the middle of the night. Meow.
I mean, when I slept on your couch a few times, that happened to me, so it would not shock me.
He just comes in the room. You're in my spot.
I'm sorry. This was the only spot left.
This was the only
You're just sleeping on the counter.
Okay. Okay. I have no more thoughts on Rob Manfred, except that he deserves jail. I do not wish him love and peace. I hope he steps on a Lego. He hits his big toe on the corner of every dresser. He never has the satisfying feeling of a cold pillow at night. Everywhere he goes, there's no breeze. It's just hot.
Yes.
His water is always room temperature. The ice has no effect. Every flight that he has until baseball is delayed. I hope the soda that he wants on those flights is always out. I'm just trying to think of everything.
Keep going.
He always gets stuck in traffic. What's another thing that happens? Every time he goes to write something down, his pen is out of ink, so he has to get a mechanical pencil, and he writes, and he has to, like, when you click the mechanical pencil, it just shoots the lead out. That happens, so then he goes for the regular pencil, and it just snaps, and there's no pencil sharpener, and the only one that there is the crank one that you had in like grade school, so you have to go and that happens every time. I hope that's what happens. Also, I hope that every time that I hope he runs out of toothpaste tonight, and he has to go to Target or something tomorrow. Shout out to Target. I love you. I wish Target nothing but love and peace. I'm very off track. I have no more pettiness to wish on Rob Manfred right now.
I hope he runs out of gas.
I hope he runs out of gas. Yes. I hope his gas light comes on tonight and he has to go to the nearest gas station.
The only person that could help him nearby is Trevor Bauer. And he goes, "Oh, man, that sucks. Well, I hope you figure it out anyway."
Not a Trevor Bauer guy. Trevor Bauer is I'm going to be very bold.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Trevor Bauer is not allowed on this podcast. I disavow Trevor Bauer. He's not allowed on our podcast.
I forgot about that. I just remember that he hated Rob Manfred and he was public about
it. Anti-Rob Manfred, not a nice guy.
Fair.
I disavow Trevor Bauer.
Yeah. Anyone else that would hate? Yeah, Matt. There we go.
Matt would have some strong words. Matt hates Rob Manfred more than I do. So take that with what you will.
Yeah, that's why he's not on the show. He's still yelling in his pillow.
He's still yelling. I'm still yelling on my pillow.
Yeah. Anyways, so anything else we want to touch on?
I think, other than the fact that we don't have baseball, I think I gotten it all off my chest, except go Jumbo Shrimp. I'm rooting for you. I wish you all love and peace. The city of Jacksonville, I wish you love and peace. I will grace you with my presence at some point. We're going to party like it's whatever year your team was founded. I should really learn the history of my new MILB team.
You really should.
I will do that. I will get on that. I will find out who plays for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Jumbo Shrimp Nation, get ready. We're going to the freaking moon. I will lead you to the promised land. Don't worry.
Lead into the promised land.
I'll do it. I will carry the whole team.
All right. And go watch the Batman.
Yes, it's written down.
Okay.
Yep.
It's good. Mm-hmm. Good that it's written down. All right. Yeah, I have nothing else to add either.
We will see you all next week. Go show keeping Nagy's. We're not worried about last week. 0-0. That was just spring training. No. It was just spring training. I don't count bogus rules.
That was it.
It was spring training. I'm counting it as spring training.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Starting 0-0. We're gonna be 0-0 this week. We're gonna come out with a dub. I love my team.
Real question: is that league? Does everyone make the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay.
So this
is all
teams.
Just for fun until then. So just think of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You're executing your toil right now. You're trying to figure everything out. You got to figure out who plays where.
We're gelling everything together, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. You got to figure everything out.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna be a well fine-tuned machine.
I have faith.
Have faith. We'll have more post-game interviews for you Wednesday morning.
Good stuff. All right. Until then, have a good night, everyone.
Good night. Good morning.